Hello everybody, this is Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and today my question is, do you want to live? And the reason why I ask this question is so many people work so hard to avoid getting things like cancer and diabetes and other diseases. They dread these things. It's the last thing they want to do and want to have and want to deal with. But then they go to places like McDonald's and other fast food places and they eat that food which creates those things. So it just doesn't make sense to do things that are going to create a problem that you're trying to avoid. The answer is prevention. Not wait until something happens before you do something about it, but having a passion to avoid it and doing something about it now. And the best way to do something about it is understand that the majority of diseases that we get in today's society is something that's self-inflicted, something we do ourselves by the food we eat, by the amount of sleep we get, by the exercise we don't get, and so on. So these are self-inflicted diseases. For example, type 2 diabetes is one of the most popular common diseases in today's world, but it's 100% diet related. And people complain when they get this illness, and then they still don't do anything about it. Somebody told me once, if I have to change my diet, I don't want to hear about it. Folks, time's running out. As we get older, these diseases start to manifest more, but these diseases are brewing in our body from a young age when we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing, things we're not supposed to do. And we're not trained as young children anymore, or we weren't trained when we were growing up to know what was healthy, because nobody knew what was healthy back then. So hopefully today people know, have some idea what true health is, but there's so much questions and information out there about what's healthy and what's not healthy. We live in a world today where we have the paradox of choice, meaning there's so many choices, so many decisions to make that people are so lazy they just give up and they say, well, I'm just going to do what everyone else is doing because it's just so much easier to do that. And they're so lazy, weak, and tired without their coffee or their caffeine from some source or their energy drinks and so on. The answer doesn't lie in energy drinks or caffeine. The answer lies in getting sleep. That's when the body heals, when you give the body what it needs and let the body heal when it's supposed to heal at nighttime. But people just aren't doing that enough. So, I eat a raw food diet, not because I hate cooked food or I think cooked food is poison. I eat a raw food diet because I know it gives my body the opportunity to do the most with using the least amount of energy. So it's getting the most nutrients, it's able to have the most energy because it's not wasting energy on getting rid of all the toxins and the waste that's in the food. It's very simple. People today want a fast food diet or something just quick to eat. Well, there's nothing quicker than a banana or an apple right off a tree, and if you don't have a tree where it's growing, I mean, most stores sell bananas and apples. But when you take an apple and you make it into a candy apple, when you take a carrot and make it into a carrot cake, and when you take apples and make them into apple pie, what we're doing is we're trying to please our denatured, unnatural taste buds to this denatured, unnatural food. But as you start eating healthy and things start cleaning up, you start eating better, you start feeling better, and even more important, the taste of the food starts feeling better when it's natural, not when it's unnatural. And then you start to hate that unnatural stuff. You start to realize how much sugar is in things when you stop eating so much sugar, and there's so much you can't even eat it anymore. You start realizing how many chemicals are in things. You actually taste the chemicals when you start eating healthy. You know, it takes a certain amount of time to build a habit, and many of us build bad habits of eating food that we shouldn't be eating and doing things we shouldn't be doing. Well, now it's time we created some good habits, and consistency is the key. Be consistent at being healthy, and you'll be healthy. So it's not that difficult, folks. Tell everybody, have a great day and a great raw life.